Every single day, somebody waits at the door for me, no matter what kind of day I've had. No, it's not my mom. It's not my grandma. She's actually four-legged and full of fur, and her name is Dakota. She is a German Shepherd mix, and Dakota is more than just a pet to me. She's proof that animals can be the support in your life that you never knew that you needed, and they allow you to reflect on the person that you've become after being their owner. And for me, I became more responsible, and I began to consciously think about the person that I'm going to be in the future. My dog means so much to me. Throughout being her owner these past 6 years, I've got to reflect on who I was before Dakota, who I am now because of her, and who I will be because she's in my life. The person that I was before Dakota was stressed. My parents were going through a separation. It was COVID-19 pandemic, and I was having to go through the transition from middle school to high school through online school. I wasn't seeing my friends. I was very lonely, and I was lacking a lot of motivation. So when we got the call from my aunt that these puppies needed a home, I told my mom this is exactly what we need to fill this little hole in our life and to distract us from all of the stress that we were going through. They told us that she was the calm puppy, but that she didn't like to be held. However, when I held her, she didn't fuss. And one of the first collars that we got her when she was like this big, which is crazy because it's the size of her head now, is this little bone. And I kept it when it fell off. All of the ones that we had engraved with her name and the phone number, they got lost or they fell outside. Never seen them again, but I keep this one as a reminder of where it all began. As Dakota grew, so did I. I became more responsible. I never had a pet before that. I had allergies growing up, so I couldn't have a family pet in the home. And so I learned a lot about feeding schedules and potty training. That was a big one. And I learned how to have a lot of patience. And as she got older, I became more active because of it. I'm greeted every day by her. She's just so excited to see me, no matter what kind of day I've had or what I've gone through. She's my motivation every day to show up and show out for her. There's never a boring day, and she's a reminder that there's always something productive to be done. I love taking her to the park. I love taking her to walk on trails. I've tried taking her to the beach, but she's not a fan. So she's my motivation to go outside instead of watch TV or stay on my phone. And this is her favorite toy of all time. It is very dirty and it does not smell very good, but she's had it since she was a puppy. And it's the only one that she hasn't ripped up. And when I think about the future, I think about the person that I'm going to be when she's no longer here, and I get to think back on the impact that she's had on my life. And I will always be an advocate for animals and pets. My parents had pets growing up, but they were the outside kind of pets that when they got sick, they died. They didn't take them to the vet. They gave them scraps and things like that. And I didn't want to be that kind of pet owner, so I learned a lot on how to be a good pet owner. And I value loyalty. I will for sure have pets in the future and animals, not just dogs and cats, so that when I have a family of my own, my children can experience the love for animals that I got to as a kid. Because even though I couldn't have pets in my home, my grandma had a bunch of different pets. She had chicks and bunnies, and I love all kinds of animals. I like this quote by Roger Cares that says, "Dogs are not our whole life, but they make our lives whole." So this is Dakota. I will show you her now. This is her after we walked at the park. She's got one floppy ear because she is mixed and we don't know what she's mixed with. She gets a lot of compliments at the park. So Now you know why I love being her pet owner. She's so cute and I get to see her every day. But Dakota's more than just a pet to me. She's important because she helped shape who I am today. There was a person that I was before her, and there's a person that I am now because of her, and there's a person that I will be in the future and who I will become, and that's a lot better than if she wasn't in my life. No matter where life takes me, I know I'm making a difference in someone's life, even if she's just a dog.